Hi everyone, it's Fitz with the post press conference Tuesday Walk and Talk. Hope everyone's great. It's a glorious day here in Manhattan, Kansas. It's 60 degrees. I've got a winter coat on because I'm stupid, but you already knew that. Make sure you're subscribing to this YouTube channel. Please do that, please, please, please. And also, if you have been enjoying the daily deliveries, and I appreciate all the support we've gotten for these, we're having a 75% off an annual subscription for Black Friday. It's already active at GoPowercat.com. If you've thought about checking out all of our coverage, make sure you head on over to GPC and get signed up at 75% off your first year of an annual subscription. And the cool thing about 24/7 Sports is we're part of CBS and CBS Sports. So as soon as you go on the full price annual plan, you get Paramount Plus free. You just have to activate it. So go check that out. Let's get on with the football. What do you say? Very relaxed team. Chris Kleiman had some really interesting thoughts about this KU-K-State rivalry, what it means to the players and the fans and the program and the school and the alumni and former players. I mean, the former players really was something he emphasized. It means a lot. It really does. And he also, though, said you can't put too much pressure on the players. You just can't heap the pressure on them and demand something extraordinary. This KU team is legitimate. I've said that all year. And Chris Kleiman nailed it on the head when I asked him what's different about this team, and it isn't schematics for me. And granted, they're in their second year in Lance Leipold's program. They understand things a lot better. They brought in better talent. Jalen Daniels has been a revelation as a quarterback for them. Jason Bean has come in and done an admirable job, but Daniels really makes things go for Kansas. But what I've noticed is exactly what Coach Kleiman said. They believe they're going to win games now. You don't break them. Maybe Saturday they were broken against Texas. They seemed overwhelmed. Daniels wasn't himself. I think he'll be better in this game. But if they come in here believing they could win, it's not talk. They believe they can compete in this contest. And even when things don't go well for them early in games, we've seen them rally over and over. They're hard to put away. Texas managed to do it on Saturday, and they have, found it more difficult after starting off with those 5 victories. But, they got that 6th win. So they're not under pressure to get bowl eligible. They are going to play in a bowl. We just don't know what. And a remarkable coaching job this season by Lance Leipold. He has everything advertised. I poke fun at KU fans, but I hope they can do everything possible to retain him because he's the right guy in the right place at the right time, and people will come after him. It reminds me of the early years of Bill Snyder. UCLA made a serious run at head coach, and he finally decided that he wanted to stay in Manhattan because of the people, and I think the same probably could be said about Lawrence in so many ways. I think Leipold is someone who values a lot of things off the football field and outside of what it says in the contract and the number that's written on a piece of paper. So this is going to be a really fun game. Kansas State, of course, setting aside the fact that they can advance to the Big 12 title game with the Texas loss to Baylor on Friday, nobody wants to back in. Nobody wants that to be the way you get into the Big 12 championship. So for Kansas, they want to improve their standing, and they want to ruin an opportunity for K-State to play in the Big 12 championship game. If you're Wildcats, you want to finish off this season with a 9th win. You want to knock out your rival and continue to hold dominance over them, and you want to play your way into the Big 12 title game. And if Kansas State does that and does earn a ticket to play TCU for the Big 12 title, K-State will be playing in the Sugar Bowl. There's almost no way it doesn't happen. The Sugar Bowl's contract to take the Big 12 champion, and if not the Big 12 champion, they will take the highest ranked team in the college football playoffs from the Big 12, and that will be Kansas State at that point, even if they lose to TCU. If they knock out TCU, TCU will play in a New Year's Six Bowl, probably won't make the playoff. They probably should, but they wouldn't. I'm just going to say it again. If Oklahoma or Texas went undefeated and then lost the title game, hell yeah, they'd probably be in, even if they played a lesser schedule than TCU has. It's just the way college football is right now, and it sucks. But if you're the Big 12 champion and you're K-State, you're going to the Sugar Bowl. If you lose the Big 12 title game and you're the runner-up and the highest-ranked team in the college football playoff, which they will be, you're going to the Sugar Bowl. So that's really cool. There's a lot at stake, but two phrases weren't said at any point by any player or Coach Kleiman during this press conference. Sugar Bowl and Big 12 championship. It was all about Kansas, and these guys are locked and loaded on what the Jayhawks bring to the table and will deliver to that field on Saturday night. 7 p.m., Fox national television game, the Sunflower Showdown, the battle for John Brown's rifle, takes place right here at Bill Snyder Family Stadium, and the Bill will be rocking. We'll see you later in the week with more thoughts on K-State football, basketball, Cayman Islands Classic. You got it. Check out GoPowercat.com. Oh, by the way, it's free VIP day. If you want to peek behind the paywall, see what our stories are all about. Today is your day, Tuesday only. Get after it. Thanks for listening to the Walk and Talks, and I so appreciate all the support we receive for these videos.